Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today's dice are a little bit different than usual. I'm using scented dice from Baron Smelly Bones. I have a lot of different dice, but these are my first scented dice, and let me tell you, they smell great. These ones smell like pipe tobacco, and I can't wait to use them in a campaign for my next wizard. Today, though, we're gonna see how good of a sandwich they can make. So, let's go. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 1, roll for each slice. All right, let's roll for each slice. 4 Texas toast and 5 sourdough. Not the weirdest combination I've ever had with single slices of bread, though I imagine it might end up a little unwieldy. I'm gonna use the sourdough as the base. Next up, let's roll for main. 7 Canadian bacon. All right, first thing we gotta do is get our Canadian bacon in the pan here. Though technically cooked, I find it's better when you sear it in the pan first. After just a couple minutes, it's ready to go. We'll get a nice layer of it on our sandwich and move on to cheese while the bacon is still warm. Let's roll for our cheese. 1 provolone. Provolone is not a bad roll at all. I know it's 1 on the list right now, but I use what I have, and when I have more than 6 cheeses, I'm gonna use those first. Let's roll roughage. 7 fresh basil and 11 none. I believe this is the same roughage roll we had on our cotton candy sandwich. Hopefully, that's not a bad omen. As it stands currently, this should be a decent sandwich. Let's see how we finish it out. Let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 8 extra sauce. All right, so extra sauce means we're gonna roll for 2 different sauces today. Hopefully they go together. Let's roll for sauce number 1. 11 Alaskan Bullwhip hot sauce. We've hit this Alaskan Bullwhip kelp hot sauce quite a few times already. It's nice and savory and has quite a bit of spice using peri-peri pepper. It's been a pretty decent addition here, and maybe having a second sauce will help mellow that out. All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 9 Tamarind peach hot sauce. Well, another hot sauce was not really what I was hoping for here. Though these are both enjoyable on their own, I'm wondering how they're gonna work together. Let's get our sandwich closed up here, get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. Well, it looks halfway decent. Last week, we really hit both ends of the spectrum. This week seems we're starting out okay. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, I was afraid of that. These 2 hot sauces don't really mesh well. And honestly, it's too much spice. There's not really anything to cut it. A creamy sauce or even some roughage like tomato would do wonders here. Flavor-wise, those sauces clash, and then you have basil, which is also not really playing nice. It's not horrible, but it's not really good either. Considering that some of the worst sandwiches have happened on a Monday, I'll take it. If the week's gonna start out fairly plain, that's okay with me. I'm gonna give this one a 4.8, and I'm gonna call this one the Sauced Cause. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to be performing live in Grand Rapids, Michigan at GrandCon. There'll be a live roll for sandwich all 3 days, and I'll also have a booth set up there where you can meet me and buy some merch. I'd love to see you there. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Wednesday.